right, Sagittarius, let's get on into it. This will be the tea surrounding you within the next 2 weeks. Let's start with the tarot. Okay, we have the Chariot. All right. All right. So, it looks like your your hard efforts or something to that extent, you being disciplined in some type of way and having determination and focus is going to lead to some type of reward, some type of celebration for you, Sagittarius, within the next 2 weeks. Okay. Within the next 2 weeks, what will be the tea surrounding Sagittarius? I saw that earlier. We got the Emperor, okay? And it talks about fatherhood, authority, male, dominant male, disciplined, focused, and powerful, experienced, okay? Within the next 2 weeks, what will be the tea surrounding Sagittarius? One more card, please, regarding the tea surrounding Sagittarius within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I thought something flew. Anything else? There we go. Yep. So Sagittarius, we have the Hangman. All right, and it talks about new perspective. New perspective, independence, liberation, for a higher cause, among other things. You also have the Sagittarius right here with the 9 of Wands. It talks about resilience, close to success, courage, test of faith, and standing your ground. Yeah, Sagittarius, within the next 2 weeks, whatever it is that you have been focusing on, whatever it is that you have been putting all your energy, your time, your grace, your sweat, all of that is getting ready to pay off for you in a tremendous way. We do have the Empress right here. All right. So you have 2 major arcana so far, Sagittarius. Now, let's see what is in the middle. Is the middle going to tell us how you got to this point? Or is the middle going to tell us why you're looking at things differently? But it really doesn't matter because this is what the outcome is. Ooh, followed by the 2 of Cups. Yep. We have this, the Knight of Wands, and it talks about ambitious and accomplishment. Seize the moment, big changes and determination. So like I said, whatever it is, Sagittarius, that you have been doing, it's getting ready to come towards you, especially with the Chariot. You finna be happy, you finna be proud, you know what I'm saying? You finna be on cloud 9, you feel me? The 2 of Cups up under here, it talks about partnership. Okay, so if this isn't you working hard in your relationship to make things better for the both of y'all, this definitely has something to do when it comes to your money or your ideas, your creativity aspect of it all, something like that. You decided to look at things differently. You know, you stood your ground, you was ambitious, and here comes your reward. So this is good. It's good, Sagittarius. Now, let's see what the tea is going to be surrounding Sagittarius within the next 2 weeks. We have bad habits and drug addiction and toxicity, followed by bad karma. Well, damn. I feel like somebody going to be mad that all the success that's coming your way, you shouldn't have it because it may be your past. Not for sure. Travel. Yeah, remember you had the Chariot early. Now we got travel again. 3 cards, please. Well, then we have photo proof right here. Getting evidence, like they're not going to believe it. So they got to find the proof that you got this. more card, please, for Sagittarius regarding the T surrounding them within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, you got ego. People are gonna be offended. You gonna make people feel some type of way because of your accomplishments. Sagittarius, you got dust yourself off in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know, it's like, remember I said people feel like Sagittarius is a bad habits, bad whatever it was. But with dust yourself off and try again, you know, it's in the reverse. No, you done what it is that you need to do. Okay. We have dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. That's what I'm saying. We got this dust, we got this digging dirt. They didn't expect you to come out on top. It's something like that. They didn't expect you to be as far as you is. Like you shocked or surprised somebody. And then we got divination abuser. Okay, right here. There, my nose is running. They feeling like you may have done something you didn't have no business doing to get you to where you are right now, Sagittarius. All right. Let's see what Kipper has to say about this. Look at that. Wait, make sure they all in the right. Let me just make sure they all in the right. No, they not. This is upside down. This is upside down. So it was actually supposed to look like this. Unexpected income. People don't expect you to be as successful or as you are, Sagittarius, or as you will be within the next 2 weeks. All right. All these other cards were in the correct position. Let's see. They're on the correct position. That was the only one. So like I said, people don't expect you to be where you are. That's really what it all boils down to. How you got there. How did this happen to them? They used to be this. They used to be that. You know, so you're going to hurt some people's feelings by being the better version of yourself. That's funny. Kipper, what you got to say about this? Child was at the bottom of the deck. Yep. So, expectations, as I just said. Somebody did not expect you to get as far as you are. We got bad health right here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, it almost feel like somebody had been working against you with bad health being here. Followed by the distant horizon. Followed by change. So yeah, there's definitely a change in you, and other people are going to be able to see it very soon. The expectations they had for you was for you to fail in some type of way, and you didn't do that. So they feel in some type of way, and they want to know why. They want to know why. Why is this change happening for Sagittarius? Who is Sagittarius? You know, something to that extent. Let's see what the T cards have to say. We have Lily, spiritual love. So you're not a divination abuser, but that's what people think. What else we have? Forest. It talks about muddled and unclear thinking. Yeah, that's how you're going to have them. They're going to be like, what the fuck? They're not going to know what happened. Sagittarius within the next 2 weeks. Okay. I'm going to pull 10 cards out for you. Although you cannot see my face, I can promise you I will not be looking at the 10 cards that I pulled within the next 2 weeks. What's going to be the T for Sagittarius? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Temporary situation is in the bag. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 of them face down. So let's talk about the ones we can see, Sagittarius. June. Something could be happening for you in June. And definitely, what's today? Today is the 22nd. It's a Thursday. So yeah, June will be within the next 2 weeks for sure. Yep. So something definitely could be changing for you, Sagittarius, within the next 2 weeks, because this is what the tea is within the next 2 weeks. We got bail. Announcement. We got the spiritual love came out again with the that was in the bag at first when I turned it over. So yeah. And then we have the Tower. Solid foundation and success and effort. That's what I'm saying. People gonna be shocked about your comeback or something like that. They're gonna be shocked, and that's what the tea gonna be. They're gonna be shocked about how successful you are. Some people probably thought you was down and out and wasn't gonna return. You know what I'm saying? Side note, you know, this is for hustlers, you know what I'm saying? People out there, you know what I mean. People not gonna expect you to come back like you do come back. That's all I have to say with that part. All right. They counted you out, something like that. We got Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. That's gonna be the T. Bad. Something important such as a new job or a raise. I told you, success is on the rise for you guys. Seahorse, it talks about family matters. We got Claw. Be careful. Do not take the risk. That could be for you hustlers. I'm a hustler. Fair woman. Dealing or a relationship with a woman with blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair. Okay? You might want to be careful. This could be the ops, on the streets, out the streets, at the job, in the family, whatever. Be careful. And then we have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. All right? Sagittarius, with that being said, this has been the tea that will be surrounding you within the next 3 weeks. I said 3 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks. My bad.